Trump has made more money in the last year than he has ever made in his lifetime. $1.4 billion is how much he's profited off of the presidency so far, while the American people are being bled dry, right? We are struggling to survive. Gas prices are sky high, grocery prices, utility bills. People are losing health care. We are all literally one medical bill away from bankruptcy, and the cost of just surviving is higher now than it has ever been. And less than 24 hours ago, Senate voted on legislation that would give ICE and Border Patrol $70 billion more dollars. Billion with a B. And guess what? The American people are gonna pay for it. The American people who are vehemently against these brutal, sadistic concentration camps where people are being held in inhumane conditions, where children are being raped. And then after the children test positive for pregnancy as a result of the rape, they're being shipped off to some secret island where the babies are disappearing. These are not criminals. These are not even detainees anymore. These are hostages being held in a system that we are forced to fund. Because while these hostages may be getting $1 a day to do hard labor, the government is paying these private corporations sometimes over $300 per person per day, depending on the labor requirements of these specific concentration camps, right? Well, guess who's giving the money to the government? You are. And I am too. So while they tell you there is no money for universal health care, right? No money to feed hungry children, no money for affordable childcare, no money to help you pay your bills, they somehow found $70 billion for this. And they can always seem to find the money for war, for vanity projects, for morally bankrupt immigration policies, and most recently, to pay off a bunch of white supremacist, KKK, insurrectionist terrorists so that they wouldn't be pissed that they got scammed out of a fucking cell phone. It's a slap in the face. They are actively choosing to fund cruelty and reward criminals while telling the everyday American people who are literally suffering that the national piggy bank is dry. This is not just negligence. This is betrayal. The midterms are in just 6 months. Everything you care about is on the ballot this election season, including every member of the House and a third of the Senate. Find out who and what is on your ballot. Arm yourself with the information so that you can make the best informed decision. And please do not let anybody convince you that the elections are not happening and that your vote does not matter, because they are, and it does. And you have to vote like your life depends on it. My name is Augusta Renee, and I hope you have the day you voted for. And if you do not vote, you are going to have the day that somebody else did.